Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Is this amazing or what? I'm Stephanie Klasky-Gamer, President and CEO of LA Family Housing. And on behalf of our agency, our partners, and our staff and community here today, welcome to the modular placement of TheCielo, a new apartment community that will provide 99 permanent supportive homes for our most vulnerable neighbors. Before we begin our celebration this morning, I would like to respectfully acknowledge that the land on which we stand was originally inhabited and cared for by the Gabrielino Tongva Nation. We honor their descendants, past, present, and emerging, as we steward this land together. This acknowledgement demonstrates our responsibility and commitment to truth and reconciliation, and to elevating the stories, culture, and community of the original inhabitants of these ancestral lands of the San Fernando Valley. The Cielo takes its name from the Spanish translation for sky, referencing Sky Valley. These beautiful hills overlooking Chatsworth include carefully preserved habitats and nationally registered historic places, including the Burro Flats painted cave of the Chumash people. The San Ynez Chumash has suggested the area be renamed Sky Valley officially, and some believe the Silvernade and Hall families who named the property Sky Valley Ranch in 1939 did so from the English translation of the Chumash name for the region. In that spirit of collaboration, the Cielo, our apartment community, pays respect to the history of Chatsworth and the natural grandeur which borders it. We are very, very excited about this new development. It is one of 5 modular supportive developments to be produced as part of a $40 million City of Los Angeles HHH Innovation Challenge Award that was made to LA Family Housing. I mean, we gotta pause. That is great. I love this. Is it okay that I pause? We are seeing the Cielo in the hallway between 2 units right there. I love it. I love this. So as I was saying, this development is part of a HHH Innovation Challenge Award that LA Family Housing, Abode Communities, and Mercy Housing of California proposed together to the City of Los Angeles. Right now, the Mayor of Los Angeles is hosting an innovation expo on how to do creative construction and development of affordable housing to bring down the costs and expedite the time to produce these much needed units in the community. I am so proud that LA Family Housing, with our partners, are among the leaders in that effort of bringing innovation like modular construction and creative financing to this development. For us, this is a game changer. The financing model we employed allowed us to reduce the costs and the time needed to produce more permanent supportive housing by streamlining the site selection, design, and financing of supportive homes using prefabricated modular construction. Our goal is to make this process replicable for supportive housing developments across California, because we know it can't stop here. It is a privilege to work with the city, particularly alongside our elected officials, funders, and community partners who understand the power and the need for permanent supportive housing to transform communities and transform lives. We know that it takes all of us working together to make a difference and truly put an end to homelessness in Los Angeles. In particular, along with the City of Los Angeles as a whole, I would like to thank Councilmember John Lee for his ongoing advocacy, continued support, and genuine partnership in making this project and others like it possible. Please join me in welcoming Councilmember Lee to the stage.
Well, good morning, everyone. This is pretty exciting. I know that it's okay if I'm speaking and you guys are looking somewhere else, because I find myself constantly looking back because, this is an exciting moment, the modular placement of what someday will be the new Cielo. Today, we are not just making a major milestone in the construction of this project, but we're celebrating a groundbreaking approach to solving one of LA's most pressing issues. And thing that is, I think, everyone's top priority, because if you're in local government and the homeless crisis is not your top priority, I really don't think you understand what's happening in the communities that you represent. As we watch these modular units right behind us come into place today, we're witnessing more than just the assembly of a building. We're seeing the foundation of what will be a new beginning for so many people, and for the people who actually need it the most. For people who have been without stable housing for far too long, TheCielo will offer more than just a roof over their heads. It is a place where they can access the services they need to rebuild their lives and continue to thrive long after they leave TheCielo. As these modular units are coming together right behind us, it's important to remember that this project is not just about putting up a building. It's about creating a community, a place where people can connect and support another and truly feel at home. I always tell people that people come to Council District 12 because it's an area you move to where you get to know and care for your neighbors, and TheCielo will be no exception to this. I want to thank everybody who has made today possible. This wouldn't be happening with obviously so many of the people here, people behind me, for your hard work, dedication, and belief in the future we are creating together. And today is just the beginning, as Stephanie says. This modular placement represents a shift in how we think about building housing in Los Angeles, and it's a model for how we can create more permanent housing, more permanent supportive housing quickly and sustainably. But the real work begins once the units are in place. It's about ensuring that the services and support are in place to help the Angelenos rebuild their lives and reintegrate into our communities. As we move forward, let's continue to push more innovative solutions to address our city's housing challenges. Today, we are laying the groundwork for a brighter, more hopeful future for everyone in Los Angeles. Again, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Lee. We're looking forward to the continued work that we'll do together here in CD12. As a proud Valley girl, 818er, we love LA Family Housing, loves building here in the 818. But I am also enormously proud and honored to work alongside a fellow Valley girl, Elda Mendez-Lemus, who is our Executive Director of LAFH Builds, our sister affiliate company that oversees all of LA Family Housing's real estate development and operation. Elda, my friend and partner.
Good? Good. I love hearing the Valley. As a true 818er, it is an honor and a privilege to be here in Chatsworth. And so I want to start with a thank you to Councilmember Lee, thank you to Stephanie, and thank you to everyone who's made today possible. We are truly grateful to the City of Los Angeles for awarding us, along with Abode Communities and Mercy Housing, this innovative challenge grant. It was a $40 million commitment to building 360 units. We had to look for six sites across the city of Los Angeles and prove that we could do what is right behind us. And so we are grateful for the support of this community to be able to create 100 units of permanent supportive housing here today. Additionally, I want to acknowledge, these projects take a lot of partners for us to get to this point, and I want to acknowledge all of our financing partners. So I'll go down the list. For acquisition and pre-development financing, we had Century Housing that provided a $6 million loan. Our pre-development lender, Nonprofit Finance Fund. Our other pre-development lender that was part of the Innovation Challenge was creating a revolving line of credit for the modular deposit, which is part of what makes building modular difficult. And so we were able to work with LISC, the Local Initiative Support Corporation, who obtained financing from the California Community Foundation, Common Spirit, and the Conrad Hilton Foundation to really make this project possible. This project also has financing from our tax credit investor, Merit Community Capital, the California Tax Credit Allocation Committee, the California Debt Limit Allocation Committee, as we mentioned before, the Los Angeles Housing Department, the Los Angeles County Development Authority. The Chase is our construction lender. We also have permanent financing from the California Department of Housing and Community Development, multifamily housing program, from our permanent lender, Citibank, and our rental subsidy provider, the Housing Authority of the City of Los Angeles. So that was a lot. And that is just a small part of the team that gets us here today. There are many others. And so I also want to recognize and appreciate the efforts of our architects, Abode Communities Architecture. Abode team, thank you. To our modular company, Factory OS. To our general contractor, Bernard's, who's really managing this process and making sure everything goes smoothly and our modules get placed. To our construction management team, AMJ, our property manager, Abode Communities, and to our service provider, LA Family Housing. Martha, thank you for putting those service plans together during our financing application. I also do want to acknowledge our LA Family Housing team for making today possible. A special shout out to the LAFH Builds teams, in particular, Allie Day. This was your first construction loan closing, and we would not be here without you today. And to Janet Herrera, the Associate Project Manager, it takes a team to get here, and so thank you, Janet, for all that you've done. I'm really proud of you all today, and today wouldn't be possible if you really didn't get us to closing, so thank you. Because of everyone we have mentioned here, we are able to show what happens when we work on solutions together. As we stand here today, let us remember that many others need our help, and we won't stop until everyone in Los Angeles has a place to call home.